What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here. It's a beautiful rainy day here in Washington, and I'm finally getting to the video I've been wanting to do for a while. The most durable case for the iPhone 7. Which one is it? So we're back at the 50-foot tower. I've got a bunch of name brand cases here, which we're going to be testing for the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, seeing which one is the most durable at 50 feet. So yeah, looks matter, but also durability. A lot of us work in like construction environments where we can drop our phones from higher distances. So which one of these cases is going to do the trick when it comes to durability? I've got like the Apple case here, we've got OtterBox, we've got UAG, RhinoShield, Pelican. There's a lot of big ones. Which one is the most durable? Let's go ahead and find out. All right, so got a lot of big stuff in here. Now, most of these I did buy, but some were supplied by case companies. So I'm gonna be testing these out fairly. I'm not giving anyone more of an even chance, and kind of really curious to see because a lot of these I absolutely love. This one, Incipio looks really good. Bumper case from RhinoShield. There's a lot of stuff to test in here, and I've got a bunch of iPhone 7s here to go ahead and do tests with. And when I run out of iPhone 7s, if I do, I've got a ton of 6Ss which share the same material, and most of these cases are compatible with 6S as well. So in any case, iPhones, I've got them covered. So let's start off with the tried and true OtterBox. I mean, this guy really, it's only failed me in a couple tests, but it should be good. So this guy is extremely durable. The iPhone 7 and iPhone 6S are both pretty much the same phone when it comes to structural integrity, very strong, so I'm not worried about them whatsoever. But we're gonna start off with the OtterBox. Great case, they definitely made it more aesthetically pleasing. So 50 feet, can it withstand it? In 3, 2, 1. All right, so I try and land these phones on the side, on the bottom impact, and it really depends on the aesthetics of the case, how it works, but the screen is not cracked, so still looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off to see if there's any bend. Usually you can't tell, but 50 feet is a lot of impact. No, we do not, and screen has survived. So OtterBox is the okay pile. So this is one of my personal favorites, UAG. This thing has never disappointed me in a drop test, so I'm not worried about it this time. All right, so this is the beautiful UAG in Magma. Beautiful case. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. So it's in the bushes. I'm gonna bring it over here for the big reveal. And it's good. So it actually landed, seemed like it was sort of face down. Not bad. So still has survived. I'm starting to see a little bit of bend. Interesting. In the screen. Oh, okay, so the screen is jutting out. That's why there's a bend. But pop that in there and you are good. Here is the Incipio. This is a 6-foot drop tested case. And these come in many different styles and colors, but generally they're the same basic design of case. Nice texture to it, actually. It's got this grippy edge. I actually do see this one surviving. It's quite nice. Incipio. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, face down. Look at that. So the actual edge is coming out. Wow, how the heck did that not break? That's incredible. So this thing landed pretty much face down, and it still survived. That is amazing. So next up is Max Boost Slim Case. So this one is a longtime favorite of mine. You can see through and see the design of the iPhone 7, which is cool. But how does it fare against 50 feet? Let's find out. In 3, 2, 1. And oh, this one didn't even land on the screen, but that's what it took to shatter it completely. So Max Boost Slim Case looks good, doesn't protect it from a 50-foot fall, unfortunately. That's a shame. I really like this case. All right, so that's our next one, RhinoShield Crashguard. This is one of my favorites also because it allows you to see the design of the phone. Jet black or matte black? Let's do the matte black. Save the jet black for last. Not much to say here. It's a very slim design. Good looking case. And it has a protection up to 11 feet. Can I multiply that by almost 5 and do 50? Let's find out. This is actually really nice. I love that you can see the back. So with like just the screen protector on the back, well, on the front and back, could actually look really, really nice. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, knocked over the slow-mo camera. So this thing wiped out my slow-mo camera. Got to test if that's fine, but it looks okay. All right, no damage. That's 50 feet. That's crazy. So the case is a little bit deformed, but for 50 feet for a bumper case, that is amazing. Wow. So you're getting good looks and not sacrificing durability. RhinoShield Crashguard. Next one. So here's the Tech 21 Evo Tactical. This is competing with brands like OtterBox. So it's a 2-piece case, just like this. This slides in here. You get some funky looking colors as well. Here it is. Can the purple survive the fall? 50 feet. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and seems to have survived just fine. Wow, it is a very durable feeling case, so I'm not really that surprised, but perfect iPhone 7. All right, so here's Spigen Tough Armor. I'm sure many of you guys, or almost all of you guys, know of this brand. Pretty big name brand case. And this one actually looks really good, matte black, so it'll match this one very well color-wise. Cool. Looks good. See how it performs. So beautiful looking case from Spigen. Matches the color very well. 3, 2, 1. And wow, we've got another survivor. So we've literally only broken one phone and we're 7 cases in already. Oh wait, maybe I spoke too soon. Screen is jutting out. That definitely broke the waterproofing seal. But pop it back in and at least the display's not broken. Wow. So another winner. So next up is the Unicorn Beetle. Very good looking case. It seems to fit nicely. Loving the color, it pops. Very, very vivid. Beautiful day out here. Using the new GoPro 5, I'm loving this quality. So I hope it looks just as good on computer. Here we go. Unicorn Beetle. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, I heard a snap. All right. Okay, I'm a little worried to look at it because it made a terrible sound. And do I see cracks? I really hope not. The phone survived as well. No bend. Actually, a little bit, just a tiny bit. But it's really not that bad. So, screen has survived though. And here's the Xdoria Defense. Beautiful case, really stunning. So it's got this nice clip-on feature right here. Metal border. Carbon fiber back. I feel like this is going to be really, really tough. I love these cases. Here we go. Sturdy looking Xdoria Defense. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, I jumped. All right, so the metal is deformed, huge dent down here, but the screen is undamaged. Okay. Dang, that's crazy. That's such an impact. With the metal, you can definitely see it more versus plastic and stuff. Oh man, the screen is jutting out. The phone is definitely deformed now. It bends so much right here. That's crazy. Okay, bent but survived. So at this point, gotta wonder, iPhone 7 is either extremely tough, which it is, as my earlier drop test showed, or these cases are getting better and better every year. Maybe it's a combination of both. Either way, I love it. Seems like it's really tough to break an iPhone 7, even from 50 feet. This is our 10th case we're testing and only one phone is broke. That's amazing actually. So this is the official Apple case in the beautiful blue color, the leather one.
I think we might have to move to 100 feet.
Yeah, dude, we need 100 feet for sure. Apple leather, 50 feet. 3, 2, 1. Oh. venturing into the wilderness over here. Wow. So, wow. The phone actually straightened itself out. What? That's so funny. So in the last clip it was bent, but now it's like almost straight, bent the other way. Hey, not bad. Got a huge scuff right here, but otherwise the display is unharmed. A case, scuffs, but it ejected the phone, so I guess it sustained minimal damage. Okay. I've ran out of iPhone 7 cases to test. We've tested 10. I just have 2 remaining for the larger iPhone 7 Plus. So we're gonna go ahead and test that larger model with just 2 other cases, starting with ESR Defender. Very good one. It's always performed very well. I'm gonna put an iPhone 6s Plus in here because I don't have a 7 Plus to break right now, but pretty much same design, same build. And here we go, so it fits. The design is pretty much the same, it's just the camera placement is a little off. Well, here we go, 3, 2, 1. This one is heavier, so I can see it breaking. The case is kind of peeling off a little bit. The phone is unharmed. All right, another win for ESR. I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to see more phones breaking, but they just won't. I've got one last case to test, and that's it. All right, Pelican. And I know this one will survive. This is such a well-built case. Look at this thing. It's in there. Last case. Let's do this. Let's hope it breaks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that is face down. Yes, I got what I wanted. Finally, one more phone that died. So the Pelican case surprisingly did not protect. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh, what the flip? It like fused itself to here. Wow, I literally cannot take this case off. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I'm like prying and it's peeling my fingernails back. Oh! There we go. Freaking A. It's like a one-time use case, that's it. Well, that's pretty bad. I hope that's not the battery expanding. But that did not survive in the Pelican case. Bend, cracks, you know, everything. All right, that's the last one. So, all right guys, so there it is. So these are the 10 cases for the iPhone 7 and one for the 7 Plus that survived. I'm amazed. They did extremely well due to the improved durability of the iPhone 7 and the improved durability of recent cases. So these are the ones you can trust to 50 feet because those 50-foot drops, man, they sneak up on you. So these two didn't do so well. Those are the cracked iPhone 7 and 7 Plus with the Poetic and Pelican case. So otherwise, every other case is the real deal. It'll do you well in life. So it really depends on which one looks good to you. Out of these, they'll all do well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Man, this was not easy to make, so I'd appreciate a like. Have a great day. Peace.